Now just watch the children, they don't fall off. Now bring them in nicely. Yeah. Coming in. Get up! Come on then! Keep on going! She's won! She went on her own as well. The blonde one, the one in blonde hair. That's the one. No, the one at the far side one. The one in blonde. He's my son's running off now. Look at him, he's going low. Now, can I have the winner into this corner to get the prize?
Cyril Catlin, an entertainment organizer for the local council, and himself an hotelier here in Skegness, goes for his holidays in Mallorca. For him to go to an English seaside resort would mean not getting away from it all.
Everything under control?
Oh yes,
what sort of soup?
Lovely. Oxtail soup today.
Oxtail, right. Can we give the answers if I get
Yes.
chicken?
Right, okay. Got everything ready.
My first job on a new intake of visitors, obviously, is to, if they're going to enjoy themselves, is to break them down, because there's always a staid atmosphere on arrival, because one doesn't know the other and they're afraid to start and speak. So I find that if I get in there and get them talking to one another, you soon break it down and they become one big happy family straight away, and then you've got them for the rest of the week.
Who's ready for it? Everybody happy? Now, what have you been doing this morning, twins? Have you had a nice morning?
Thank you.
What about you? Have you enjoyed yourself? Oh, have you?
Yes.
Have you had a nice morning?
Yes, thank you. We've been working the South Gap.
What about you, Sue?
Very nice.
Had a nice morning?
Yes, very
Yeah. Lovely. Right, we'll get you some more soup then. All right. Thank you. Yeah, I think this is about the lot. Roll on October.
Thank you.
For 16 exhausting weeks every year, the little Lincolnshire town of Skegness plunges itself into a frenzy of activity. But for the 750,000 annual visitors, it's a brief, gaudy season, crammed with activity, planned and executed by professionals. They create a fantasy town where visitors can involve themselves in a myriad illusions, forgetting the tedium and the worries of their all-the-year-round lives at home. Like any business in the world, it's not run for pleasure alone. This is a regular feature of the Skegness holiday scene. Landladies' larks, and rehearsals are taken very seriously. The final performance itself is invariably a resounding success. This is just another activity that Cyril Catlin turns his hand to organise.
No, only, no. That won't do. Let's try again. Now I want to hear you sing a lot more louder than that. Are you ready? Right, take it from there. Yes. Very nice.
Not everyone involved in keeping the town switched on makes enough money to sit out the winters in their Skegness homes. Many are travellers or casual workers who arrive every summer and leave with the last of the visitors. So like any holiday resort, Skegness remains a curious mixture of people who've made their homes in the town and will work here each and every season, and of people who wander from holiday resort to holiday resort throughout the summer. But out of season, with the stores locked up and the boarding houses closed, and with only the grey North Sea for company, Skegness returns to being a small, tightly knit provincial town of 12,000 with no hint of its summer glory. But at the height of the 16-week season, with a spell of good weather, and when business is good, Skegness can be hard work for the people who man the fun machine, but they'll rarely let you know it.
I'll tell you of a little incident, and this is quite true, ladies and gentlemen. Probably some of those that have been here before may remember this, but on one particular carnival week, there was one little kiddie, and Marge was judging that particular morning, and she said to him, where did you get the water from for the moat? He says, I tiddled in it, missus. It's right, it's true, it's perfectly true. Cheerio, everybody!
Sometimes the division between entertainer and public overlap. This is the talent competition.
All I want is a room somewhere far away from the cold night air. We want enormous chair. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely? Lots of chocolate for me to eat.
Again, this comes under Cyril Catlin, who has a very full day's work at the height of the season. And late stages of the season, additional bait is required to spread the annual load of visitors evenly. This is the carnival held in September, and for those who don't like military music, floats, beauty queens and collecting tins, the sheer intensity of Carnival Week in Skegness is almost unbearable. But if you long to join the crowds that line the street, you'll find the feelings of high spirits very infectious. The biggest cheer, of course, is for the Carnival Queen, the traditional goddess of the fun machine.
Come on, let's see it smile!
For 16 weeks, weeks, the pace seldom lets up for Cyril Catlin. Holidaymakers don't expect to make more than cursory allowances for the exhaustion of the organisers, hoteliers or funfair men. They want their money's worth, and it's up to the town to see that they get it.
I do this job of making the people happy for the simple reason I find I get a great amount of satisfaction out of hearing the laughter and enjoyment of people, and it's obvious to me that if they enjoy themselves, well, next year they'll certainly come back again.
There must always be something for the pleasure-seeking visitors to do, see or take part in. If there isn't, they won't come again, and that's your livelihood. But at the end of a hard season, Cyril Catlin is thinking about and planning next year when it starts all over again.